Hey guys, what is going on? It's Alex or Mr. Snitchy, and in today's video I'm going to be going over some tips that I've learned playing the Battlefield 1 beta for my 10 hours of free access since the game does come out tomorrow if you are an early enlister. Number one, indirect fire is really nice in this game. You have the land ship, you have the train, which has 2 mortars on it if I'm not correct. You have the ship. These are meant to push people off of the objective. So if you're in a field gun or an LMG thing, you get hit by one, move out of the way. I've gotten a little too many kills by just firing 2 in the same exact spot and getting a kill. Off of that, the behemoths, don't waste them. You know, you only get one, so they die. I mean, it kind of sucks for your team, but they're meant to push people back. That's why they hold indirect fire on them. But don't be a bad driver. If you're playing on Suez and you have field gun pelting you from C, you might want to back the train up, do that stuff. However, if you're on the enemy and the enemy team has the behemoth, make sure it doesn't stay too long. If it stays too long, you're going to start getting pushed back and start losing the fight. You know, try to take it out with an AA gun if you're on San Quentin Scar, or if you're going to use like a cannon on Full Fortress, or if it's a train, you know, use field gun or whatever. Run up a C4, dynamite if you ever want to call it dynamite. I mean, besides that, just don't make them stay too long. Tanks are very deadly in this game. Borderline OP maybe, but you need multiple people to take one of them out. You just can't fly a jet by or a plane, shoot once or twice and it's going to go down. It's going to take a lot of bullets. Also with that, I know a lot of people are new to Battlefield. Don't try to shoot it with small arms like pistols or your primary weapon. If I see one, I normally just run the other way. I just run the other way, you know, whatever. And one thing that I've seen not people taking advantage of is if you're in a squad and somebody's in a tank, hop in there as support. You have the wrench. And normally I just jump out and have the driver of the tank keep driving, keep shooting, so he doesn't lose mobility or anything like that, and I just sit behind him and repair the tank. I mean, if you see a couple tanks and you're like all alone, just get the fuck out. It's the easiest thing to do. Also, to multiple people, you know, if you're on a squad and you see that somebody has a tank on, like, let's say C, and your buddy's over there, spawn on him. More people, easier time to take out a tank. Something that I learned about an hour or two in, you can jump on top of the land ship. So if the enemy land ship, just run up behind them, because normally a lot of people run the mortar land ship right now. Jump up and hit them from the top. Just beat on the top with your repair tool if you're support. This forces the driver to do one of 2 things. One, just going to keep going and he's going to eventually kill himself. Or he'll jump out of the tank and try to kill you. If he jumps out of that tank and he is alone, just jump in. Take the tank, it removes a tank from their side and you get an extra tank, which is very helpful. I guess segueing into that, don't jump out of your tank if it's about to die. That's why DICE gave us the tanker and the pilot class. Just go down with the damn machine, because you leave it, I can go up and pick it up, and that's another tank that you guys don't have that the other team does, which, like I said earlier, tanks are very hard to destroy and there's nothing you can do about it. Let's see, what else have I learned here for my notes? I mean, besides that, playing in a squad is key. You get a ton more XP, and if you're just running a lone wolf, just join a squad and help them. I got a 1/3 of a level doing that, but you know what, hey, that's just me. I mean, if you guys want more, probably starting stuff soon. I got the okay to use some stats from somebody, so that's all good. To be coming, hopefully, within the next day or 2, depending on how much I play. Well, that is all, guys. This is Alex from Snitchy, and remember, snitches get stitches.